Hello and welcome. So today I'll be introducing the Reactive Lending Vault, an autonomous cross-chain yield optimizer built on the Reactive network. And unlike traditional bots, it lives entirely on-chain, using event subscriptions to react to market changes in real time. So before we get into that, I'd like to talk about the why for this project. We all know that in the DeFi landscape, yield optimization usually means constant monitoring and manual moves, which leads to inefficiencies and missed opportunities. So in this demo, we will show you three things: how we autonomously capture the best yield, how our gas away logic prevents unprofitable trades, and how our bank run protection secures your assets without human intervention. So here's our dashboard. We are currently earning yield from two lending pools on Sepolia. You can see our total locked value, user shares, and how our capital is currently split. The brain of this vault is a reactive smart contract deployed on the Lasna testnet, which is already listening to every rate update on Sepolia. So what does this mean? We have a vault which receives user tokens and splits it into different pools. Each pool has their own yield rate. Pool A and pool B have different yield rates. So when we detect a change in the yield of pool B being higher than that of pool A, we rebalance or we move the funds with a rebalance percentage after a certain threshold from pool A to pool B. So it moves from the lower yielding pool to the higher yielding pool after a percentage change in yield has been detected. We have a security monitor here. This is a bank run protection, which we mentioned earlier. It monitors the total value locked in the pool liquidity TVL in real time. So if it detects a drop in TVL greater than 30%, it triggers an emergency exit from all pools back to the vault to safeguard user assets. And this is just for simulation. Again, this component is a simulation to simulate the pool rate change to trigger the reactive network. It also includes a gas away logic that rebalances will be skipped if the rate difference is less than 1.5%. So we don't rebalance needlessly. We also have the vault settings here, which can configure the rebalance percentage and the threshold in which a rebalance can be triggered. This is specific to the contract. All right, so let's get started by getting some faucet tokens. And our faucet has minted our wallet with the 1000 mock USDC successfully. Next up, we'll approve the token. And the approval is complete. We test the deposits into the vault. We currently have 1000 mock USDC. So let's deposit, say, 500. All right, the deposit is done. And the funds were split with a 70-30 ratio. To test out the rebalance, we first of all um, simulate a rate change. So currently our high yielding rate pool is pool B, is pool A. So we'll change pool B to the high yielding pool, set it to 10%. All right, and while that is loading, we get a notification that the rate on pool B has changed. So this is pending. The contract is yet to pick it up. All right, it has changed. And the rebalance happens shortly after the notification and after the rate change on the pool. So the reactive contract detects the rate updated event emitted by the pool and reacts to it. It emits a callback to the vault asking for a rebalance, and this is the rebalance we just saw. So you might be asking why the percentage is changed by so much. Remember the rebalance percent we set? It was set to 90% by the contract owner. So it moved 90% of the funds in pool A to pool B. That's the rebalance. Powerful security feature, the bank run protection. A little bit on this. We know that DeFi pools can lose liquidity in seconds. So if we simulate a massive withdrawal on pool B, the reactive network sees the liquidity drop on chain instantly. The sophistication occurs in the intelligent identifying of the caller. So it knows the difference between a normal vault rebalance and an external attack. So because this withdrawal came from an external source, the reactive contract triggers an emergency exit. Okay. So in one atomic reaction, we will see how user funds are pulled from all pools and secured in the vault, which will then be withdrawn. Right, and the bank run is complete. So what just happened? The bank run is a step-by-step process, a simulation of an attack on the contract, on the vault. So how does it start? The attacker starts by approving tokens to his wallet and then injecting those tokens into the pool, say pool B, because we bank run pool B. So the attacker injected 500 mock USDC into pool B and then withdrew those 500 into pool B. So he might not know that we are listening to 30% change or a drop in TVL. He just injects a significant amount of tokens into the vault. This is all a simulation. So, and then withdrew them instantly, or let's say a few hours later, to say bank run the vault. The vault detects this and triggers an emergency exit for the users of the pool, draining all funds from all pools back to the vault to protect the user funds. So we can see pool A has zero tokens, pool B has zero tokens here, and the tokens are all locked in the vault. So we've demoed and we've demonstrated a lot: intelligent rebalancing, autonomous security, zero trust infrastructure. This is what decentralized automation looks like on the reactive network. Thank you.